that's the rest of happening.
Like you don't
My
go to
father would be able to
Yeah,
describe everything better
yeah.
because he's into the politics and
See,
all that.
see, my
But
brother-in-law,
for
who would,
25 years, how they were able to run it, there's a lot of people
It
thinking the
was a
same
lot
thing.
of underhand stuff that was
yeah,
going on. A lot of them
That stuck
people now.
together, that's what we said. They
No, I'm
stuck
talking about the
together.
people in power were
yeah.
doing a lot of underhand
See,
stuff to stay in power. No
yeah,
matter, even if we had voted and said
yeah. I know
it
that.
wouldn't
I
have
know.
mattered because of what they were
Yeah,
doing.
like what
We
George
don't
Bush
know
was doing.
that.
I know, I
We're
know what I
independent
know what I'm
country.
talking about. I know what
Son,
I know what I'm talking about.
you know your country's independent.
You still, I know what I'm talking about. The people in power were in power.
Yes, they're
It
in
was the
power.
same thing like the Indian thing when they had that president that was in power for however long and they
Yeah,
finally got to kick him out.
yeah,
It was like that.
And this is what I say. They come to our country, because we were born here.
yeah.
You get all this money, and you send it home.
Of course.
Y'all don't think about building factories, industrial places, this. You do it, but then you still reside here. And all, if everybody do that together, because it's an independent country,
Yeah, yeah,
they can get that. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Instead of, okay, I'm working all of this. This is for my family. Everybody coming to do what they got to do for their own family instead of thinking
It's
about
hard.
The
the
whole
country.
thing. Yeah,
It's
No,
hard.
if it's so hard, then why people I see a lot of people living it up here, and our dollar
Cause here,
is more in their country.
yeah.
it,
So why not
it
send
is.
that money abroad? Do the same shit. Cause you
That's
got
what
it.
they do.
And not a lot of them do it. Cause if that's the case, that
A
shit
lot
never
of that's what
happens.
a lot of the
But
Indians
a
are
lot
doing.
of Africans come here
Yeah.
and do that shit.
Yeah,
A lot of Jamaicans come here and do that shit.
yeah.
But because this is what I'm saying. Jews do it here. We even get Jews that come here as working residents,
Yeah.
temporary, and do the same shit on a fucking what's that card that they give them, a new diplomatic card.
Yeah, yeah.
And send the money fucking abroad with the American money. Sounds talking about people on welfare payments. No, they give you $3 on a fucking diplomatic card, spend that shit up and building houses in their country.
He right. She's right. You know why I say that?
Yeah, I agree
It
with
takes
her.
everybody
She
to
told me
get
this before.
getting that money
Listen,
together.
my job, there's two Mexicans working. They working for years. One of them is my boss. Well, he knows the name Benny. He said, yo, he said in my country, if you give in my country $5, they give you something like this. I mean, that's stack of money like that. $5 bill.
Marijuana on the street.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't mean to cut y'all off. Did y'all hear about them taking Jackson about the $20 bill?
Yeah, you're gonna place it with Tubman.
Now you think?
Is it a rumor?
It's not a rumor.
He
Because
said
they've been
Tubman.
talking about it, but they've been talking about that
It's
for
going to happen.
years.
Yep. Great.
And they had this Guyanese. I knew we had something to talk about.
They just waiting for President Obama to sign off.
And then make sure
Yep.
image of her. Don't have her look like, you get what I'm saying? Don't make her look like a slave. Make her look like something.
They're gonna make her look
You
like a
understand?
slave.
Make her look her best. Because Harriet Tubman not only had a hand in the slave trade, but she was also a professional woman who had her own business.
They're gonna make her look like a slave.
They're going to make her look like a slave, and that shouldn't be fair.
I feel it.
Because
They're gonna have her with her bandana.
No, show her as the big woman.
I knew we had something to talk about. They had this Guyanese man, if I read the thing right. This Guyanese guy.
This is what I said. One man runs our country. Me and my father were talking. I said, we will never have peace. We will always have war. As long as one person leads the majority. It shouldn't be him. We always should come together. Even if you disagree, like you said.
Never gonna happen.
Never.
Not
Never.
in
Not
democracy.
like
Not
that.
in democracy. Not in democracy. The shooting's going on now. That's why you got a lot of conflict right now. You got the Republicans, the Democrats, and you got the Tea Party, all this
But
stuff.
they all argue. They all have the same come to one decision.
No, you mean because they look alike, they come to another city.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So if that was the case, then you have black Republicans right now will be on the side of they. Come on, it's like puppets. They like puppets that can talk. Other black, but at the end of the day, the Republicans, the white Republicans don't have nothing to do.
You don't see their ass in office.
Yep.
They're giving them support.
Yep. Because if they really did, if the white Republicans, not all of them, I can't all of them. If the white Republicans were really wanting black Republicans to be where they at, they were probably the first got taken as a Republican. Not a Democrat.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is not remember we used to have them commercials about becoming president,
Yeah.
fireman. We don't want that shit anymore. We don't give these kids more of a dream. They see these TV
Well,
shows and they become these.
Well, you only got one shot to be president. I believe in just getting wealth and basically teaching your kids how to attain wealth and how to attain health. You know, the presidency, yeah, it's all good that everybody want to be the president of that state, but there's only one president.
Yeah.
There's only one chance to be the president. So you got it. So I would tell my kids, yeah, always dream to be the president of the United States, but to have other dreams.
I would tell them to get a shot that way. They
Yeah,
can
yeah,
that field
yeah,
and maybe run for
yeah,
something.
You
yeah.
don't have to be a con artist, but at the same time,
At least they learn this bullshit that the corporate teaching.
Yeah.
My friend told me, he said, why should we, why do you have to go to school for a business management? When business management school is only teaching you how to run a corporate company business. They ain't gonna teach you how to run your business. He said, so this is what I'm telling you, how to get your shit together.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? They pick you. Yeah, that's what he did say. Explain that to him. But basically, it's still the same thing. No, but at the end of the day, business still is distribution, supply and demand, and all the same things. Or in any business, it's still the bottom line. But they teach
We
us
still
how
on
to
the air?
major time. No,
People hearing us? Talking?
and people are teaching us how.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Well, anyway, yeah,
So we're teaching. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
business does run. A country runs like a business.
yeah. But you're right. You're right. That's what the country is. The country is that. That's what it is. And like I said, man, whatever happened going on, man, I'm kind of amazed by that.
I'm happy for them that they won that election, but let's see what the people of their color do
I just-
for the
For their
country.
color.
I just don't like the fact that you got a lot of mixed people around the world who basically,
And
well,
I
they
guess
basically were not. See, in America, they can't pull that because in America, the people, the racists, they will say, listen, I don't care if you tell yourself white, you're black to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but in the other countries, they will, if they mix, they will say if they say they mix white and black,
Yeah. They're saying
and they say they white before they say they black. And I'm telling you, other countries they will do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, and it's one thing. I'm not saying you should say I'm black and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that but some other groups of people don't want to even embrace the blackness.
Yeah. They don't.
They want to embrace the whiteness, and that's it, or any other.
You know why I
race
think they
group.
want to embrace the whiteness? I know why. Because they
Because-
feel it's going to give them a pass.
Pass.
Yeah.
But in America, the only place in America it will not work is in America.
Yeah.
They get because they won't want they that'll get shut down real quick. You try to come over and say, listen, I'm white, even though you dark skin, they be like, listen, you black. They was here, yeah, call you black and you
black
light skin.
nigger.
And you got
Get
you
away
got
from here,
active
you
butt.
black
Let me
nigger.
tell you about a lady named Swartz. She was she had this season of CBS. It was called A Real White Lie. I saw the footage. I mean the movie, the documentary. And this girl had a white Jewish mother, and she thought her father was a white Jewish man. But when she came out, her mother, and they started growing up, people started questioning her how she looked because the fact is, she was kind of like tan looking. Now, her mother gave her the idea that her father, so-called father, the reason why she looked like that because the so-called father, which was Jewish, had an Italian, Sicilian grandfather. And so they thought that's where she got it from. But a lot of Sicilians got colors from because of the Moors.
Yeah.
So she fell for that for a long time, but she kept on getting questioned. And then one time, she was at a bar mitzvah, I think it was. I don't know I don't know what you call that, and some of the people that was there, some of the other Jewish people was there, like, it's good to see a Ethiopian Jew here. And she was like, she don't understand why they call her the Ethiopian Jew. So she was like, no, I'm not Ethiopian, but boom. She still didn't get it, though. Then she was going to school, high school, and he said all the black kids kept looking at her like, and coming to her like, who are you? What are you? And she never understood that because she thought she was just plain white. Check this out. So she she's still acting as white, this and that. What she half is, right? Then she went to Georgetown to apply for to get in Georgetown, and she didn't check a box, so she thought she was just plain white. Don't you know that she said that they looked at her features and they put it down as a black student?
Wow.
Yeah, this girl looked like she could pass for like a Latino. All right,
Okay.
but the fact curly hair, light skin, all that stuff. And then she got requests from the Black Alliance, Georgetown Alliance to come into to So then she started hanging out with black folks. She said she never hang out with black folks in her life because she grew up in upstate New York. It was Woodstock. So she was there, and she started realizing that, this is what she really is. But she had to go and ask her mother, what really happened? And her mother told the truth. Her mother told the truth and said, I had an affair with a black man, and the black man she had an affair with was actually a family friend. And then when I looked at the guy, and he didn't look, he was light skinned himself. But the fact is, you see how it works in America. It doesn't matter. If you got any tinct of black blood in you, you're black in America. But in other countries, they can put you. Listen, I seen one Dominican person darker than me put down ethnicity white.
Wow.
White.
I know Arabs can put white too.
No, but Arabs is different. They're all really white. I'm not white, but they are really Caucasoid. They really Caucasoid. I know you can't tell them that, but the Asiatics and the Semitics and all of them, they really Caucasoids, But the fact is, the difference is that the northern Caucasoids don't want to have nothing to do with the Middle Eastern Caucasoids. Well, I mean Caucasoid, I'm talking about the one with the blue eye and the blue eye. Yeah. The one with the blue eye and blonde hair and curls, yeah. Yeah, they don't want to have nothing to do with the ones that live in the Middle East, so they try to separate themselves from them Caucasoids, but they all supposed to be under white. You know what I'm saying? Arabs, all of them. But anyway, long story short, is that this is what they do around the country, around the world. I see it all the time when they find a mixed person. I don't care if it's Asian and black, white and black, or any other black. I notice they always want to put down, I'm not black, I'm this.
It's true.
In America, you can't pull it off. That's why some people they get mad. Some people get mad when they come here and they because they want to go around saying they mix or they this and that, they Spanish, and they get mad when people call them black. They get mad about that, like I'm not black. I'm like, no, but why? Why you?
You are.
Listen, it's not, nobody's telling you it's not to embrace both sides. Because let me tell you something. A lot of Latinos are mixed. They all mixed. They mix with African blood, Native American blood, and I said Native American. and Spanish. Yeah, and Spanish blood. Which not all of them, but Spanish blood. Like I'm talking about some Spain. We're always saying is that accept all your parts, man. Don't sit back and say, oh well, just try to get accepted. You're like, I'm not. I seen one guy arguing. One guy, he was from Puerto Rico. I swear, I kid you not. This guy said, I ain't black. I'm Spanish and Tango Indian. I'm looking at this guy like, no, you got black in you too, man. And then somebody else said, listen, your broad nose, you can't tell me your skin color. Come on. We know you got some black blood in you, man. Don't sit back and try to say you ain't got no black blood. You just got Tango and Spanish blood. Come on. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's like people are ashamed of the black heritage. Like it's a stain. Yeah, like the African heritage. Yeah, and that's what's probably happening in Guyana, where you had all people that was mixed Indian and West African blood, and said, listen, I'm just Indian. That too. Look what happened to Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa, the famous baseball player. He's supposed to be a Hall of Famer now. He's from Cuba.
I don't know.
He's Dominican Republic.
I don't know if he's gonna get in the Hall of Fame because
of the juicing, right?
Because of the juicing, the steroids.
Oh, yeah, steroids.
No, yes, he did take. He took steroids.
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire,
Barry Bonds.
But that don't mean that he probably did it at those times.
He did it at those
Rafael
times.
Palmeiro.
I'm trying to give him some defense.
No, he was a good baseball player
Yeah.
before he took the juice, and when he got juiced up, it made him even better.
Yep. So then
It took him to another level
How you know how long he was doing it for?
because he wasn't as big
yeah,
as he is. As he was
He
then.
just could have been eating a lot of
No,
chips.
No, it was Barry
No.
Bonds. Barry Bonds was skinny for a
And-
long time. And all of a sudden he get with the Giants, all of a sudden he's getting, his head got bigger, his feet got bigger, his arms got bigger. Come on, man.
Could have been the stereo. They
No.
put
No, ain't no
steroids in the stereo.
That's what he
Cereal.
took.
Steroids in the stereo.
That's what he
They
took.
do Wheaties and all that shit is steroids. Y'all understand? Wheaties is weight gainer.
Listen, Rafael